Hey guys, so I am now carving out my eyebrows. I already applied my dip brow by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and now I'm just carving out the bottom part of my brow. And I'm using MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW35. Now I'm going in with this ordinary foundation. This is their serum foundation. I'm gonna use it all over my face. I'm not wearing any primer, and then I'm also going to carve out the top part of my eyebrow with some of the foundation. So yeah. This looks so pretty. See, I've been messing around with mattifying foundations for a while now, and I totally feel like I just need to use this foundation for the rest of the year because it always makes my skin look so good. Somebody asked me the other day in a comment, why does your skin look so wet? It's because this is a really liquidy foundation and I don't really have a lot of primer on, so when I apply this on my skin, it usually looks a little wet at first and then it dries down and looks really good after everything is added. But I like this finish a lot and I love this foundation so much, and it's only $6, so I will link this foundation below in the description bar if you want to try it out, because it really is worth it because it's so cheap but so good. Anyways, so right here is when my lighting got a little weird. I'm using natural sunlight for my filming setup, so that's just a FYI if you're wondering why my lighting got weird. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape and Tan Sand in the shade Deep, and I like my under eyes to be really bright, so I want my under eyes to be super bright for this, so that's why I use those products. Now this is an Espresso Matchstick from Fenty Beauty, and I'm just using that to contour my face. Now this part actually I found to be quite irritating today. I usually mix my setting powders, but today I stupidly didn't do that, so I'm using the Mercier setting powder, and it's going to make me look very ashy, and I'm going to have to fix it later on. I'm also using the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm using the shade Venetian Red Realgar in the crease, and then I'm going in with this lipstick. I'm going to be using MAC Ruby Woo all over my eyelid and on my lips, and I just love this color. I love this shade of red. It's my favorite, so I'm building that up on the lid, and I'm actually going to blend it out with my finger, and then I'm going to just continue to build that color up a little bit. So this is part one of how I'm going to fix that ashiness. Just going in with that KKW contour kit, putting a little bit more of that Realgar shade in the crease. I'm also off camera going to be putting a little bit more of that red color on my eyelid, but my camera cut off. So now I'm going into Mac Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is in the shade Sun Power, and this is fixing all that ashiness and making everything look pretty again. So what you guys saw me do was add this Sun Power because the translucent powder that I added around my mouth really made my skin look pale. So now all the color is back to my skin, so we look normal again. Because I really love this part being highlighted, but it's so irritating when I don't. I usually add multiple powders, but today I didn't set the bottom part of my face with multiple powders. Either way, it still turned out good, so that's a good part. So I'm going to be using this Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Sinamon, and then going over top with my Slay by Casey Rose Gold Highlighter. This is totally my favorite part of doing my makeup. I love putting mascara on my bottom lashes because it just makes everything just come together. Applying Ruby Woo all over my lips. My skin's been looking extra trash lately, so just try to excuse that zit on my cheek. But I'm applying setting spray, and then I'm going to be putting a little bit more of that color on my eye, and also applying Exhibit A by NARS. I hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!